sure everything... Okay, is everything okay? Yeah, that everything is okay. Hey there, Frank Spectre. Welcome to the Paper Plane Inn. Make sure you actually use the bathroom, get some plenty of drinks. Make sure you're prepared, because in about a few minutes, we'll be going in live pretty soon, so... I'll be seeing you guys in a moment. See you soon! I'm doing fine, Ice Drake, but I'm gonna go do some last-minute preparations. So I'll be there shortly. Give me a moment, chat. I just realized there's one page here that needs to be edited. Give me a second. I'll be opening up shop. Give me a moment. Oh Lord, I'm coming. Oh God, I'm coming. Okay, hold on. I'm coming. Oh God. Okay. Oh God. I just realized the timer went down. Give me a moment. Okay.
That's making me cringe.
Just give me a moment. Okay. Oh boy, where do we fuck up? Where do we begin? Okay, I'm the only one in the inn so far. How's it, everybody? Welcome back into the Paper Plane Inn. I'm Mikoto Nui, and thank you all for actually coming in for today's stream. Now, today's stream is a little bit of a special one. Ever since we finally tackled the freaking my immortal fanfic, we actually I actually decided to, you know what? Why the hell not? I'm gonna open up another mini sub goal where I say to myself, we could just open up hold on a second. Hold on a second. I got the page a little bit wrong off here. Just give me a moment. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, okay. Woo! Okay. I just said to myself, you know what? Why the heck not? I think. Oh, thank you for the head pat. Thank you. Thanks, Spectre. No, not yet. Ow. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, I decided to open up another mini sub goal where I say, you know what? Why not? Let's open up another mini sub goal that if we met this one, we are going to be reading another piece of spontaneous literature. I say that with quotation marks. Also, hey there, Dave.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, and that said goal is how I became yours. And I'm now going to bring this up right here. And yes, I am using my program, Clip Studio Paint, to actually open this up because, well, it feels a little bit better this way, you know? And I made it a mini sub goal of 30 sub points to see if we can actually get this goal met. And I was like, there's no way this goal is ever going to be met by the end of this year, right? I mean, everyone finally went through My Immortal. We've been through this by now. Little did I actually forget that my chat has a way to actually surprise me. And before this year's over, yes, the goal has been met. And as promised, we have finally unlocked our next topic for cringe fiction, and that is this webcomic right here, How I Became Yours, written and illustrated by Jackie Diaz, that is right over here, who goes by the moniker name of, I'm just zooming very carefully, and I know this quality is utter garbage because this comic is old. This was made back in the 2000s again. Oh, thank you for the head pad. Thank you. And I will say this here right now that we're in for a fucking field trip, okay? Yeah, it's written by Jackie Diaz, who goes by the moniker of Waterbender 196, as what it says over there. Wait, this is an Avatar fanfic, isn't it? Yes, it is, Fang Spectre. Yes, it is. I'd say fanfiction, and webcomic in sarcastic quotation marks because, bruh, just look at this. This is not really if you say fanfiction with quotations, because this thing is heavily traced in order to make this comic. I mean, look at this. Even the ball gown's a little bit off. And where's her arm? Why is it like that? Yes, we are doomed. We are actually doomed. But the goal is met. I hope you all are ready to read this webcomic of a piece. I don't know how long we will go because, aside from the traced art, and it's also known for its complete melodrama that is going on into this thing. Like, the drama is turned up to 11, and it's sometimes good and sometimes bad, and then there's the wall of text. You'll see what I mean. Why did I not bring beer? Why didn't you bring beer? I mean, I would love to have my Angry Orchard right here and now, but I'm a responsible person. As much as I want to. I mean, it will make things a little bit easier for me to tackle this thing, but the thing when it comes to cringe fiction is that you can't really have something to help mitigate the pain aside from the company of your of your viewers, your friends, and well, and putting the logic brain switch on, if you will. So, without further ado, I think it's about time we could actually talk about how I became yours. Also, here's a homework for you, chat. Every time somebody cries in this comic, record it or take a shot, okay? Dave, you're gonna be okay with this because we're in for a fucking field trip. Dave? Dave? Please don't leave me alone here! Oh. Yep, I'm fucked. Oh, I am done diddly fucked. The best way to read this story appears to be blind and deaf. Oh, you have no idea. You have fucking no idea. So, with that in mind, let's begin with chapter 1. Life in the Earth Kingdom. Yes, chat, you are not mistaken with your eyeballs. This is poorly edited backgrounds that here. I mean, most webcomic artists back then would actually work their way with putting filters and bunch to make it a little bit more artistic. But not Jackie Diaz. She didn't do that. Well, it'll be explanatory. Wait, why do they cry often? Do they have so many God mercy in their lives? You'll see what I mean, Fang Spectre. You'll see what I mean. Oh, this is gonna be painful. Chapter 1, Life in the Earth Kingdom. And hey, look at that. Katara's narration right here. This has to be a sequel. Oh, you have no idea. Okay. Oh, no. I swear it's beautiful here in the Earth Kingdom. I've always enjoyed being here. So many flowers in so many colors. You learn to appreciate things a lot. More so when you realize you almost lost them. Or did. I should know. Nothing like the morning in the Earth Kingdom. The last thing something as beautiful as this was. What? Oh. There it is. Misspellings. This is gonna be a paid trade. And the formatting is absolutely atrocious. The first morning I spent in the Fire Nation 3 years ago. I'll never forget that sunrise. I felt nothing could go wrong. I felt nothing has changed. Or that anything could ever change. I was wrong. Oh, then again, I grew up since then. Indeed, it's been 3 years since we were in the Fire Nation. 3 years since the war was over. 3 years since I was really happy. Then again, nothing has the same been since then. Oh. Me and Toph went back to the Earth Kingdom. I stayed with her wait, where the flying dick am I? Where the flying dick am I? Oh god, I lost it. This wall of text. Okay, I'm lost in this wall.
Oh, fun.
I'm lost in this wall of text. Okay, I can make this work.
So sorry for the delay. I am currently downing medicine for my throat.
Dave, you almost scared me because I had to tackle this thing alone. Dude. Thanks for the head pat, Fang Spectre. Thank you.
Don't worry, I won't vanish on you just like that.
Bruh. If you're gonna write something, for fuck's sakes, make sure to spell check the damn thing. Chat, this is why proofreading is important, because it's when you do dabble in writing or you are a writer yourself in fact fiction, proofreading and spell checking, it's important. That Hunter x Hunter isn't that bad, and it's a light novel at this point in the manga. It's been 3... Okay, where the flying dick am I? Okay, after the war was over, and Aang defeated the Fire Lord, and when I defeated Azula, the world was safe again. Me and Toph went back to the Earth Kingdom. I stayed with her at her estate for a while before I went back to the South Pole. Toph kept in touch with me over the years. How? Bitch, how? She always needed my help with something, even though she knew how to do everything, since she was now the head of the Beifong family. After the war took Beifong? Bruh. Proofread your shit, Jackie! What the fuck? Okay, Okay, where was I? Beifong family. After the war took her parents, she was literally running almost a quarter of the country. Wait,
Hey,
what?
Listen.
What the? Oh, thank you for the head pat. Thank you. This was definitely before Legend of Korra. I mean, yeah, this was taking place in the height of Avatar's popularity back in the 2006-7 era. You know, it was a hell of a time back then. I wouldn't know since I also wrote Naruto Meets Aang. Let's see. So currently, now I have been staying with her more frequently, helping her run things, and we became even closer as best friends. Now everything seems like it hasn't changed. Everything is back the way it was before the war. Happy, peaceful. As for me, I'm not there. I'm simply not there. Yet. Oh, hey, we're having a first taste of our own melodrama right there. Also, yeah, that's the first time. Okay, crying right then and there. Okay, I did tell you this again, chat. Every time somebody cries in this comic, take a shot or record it. That's either or, really. Still, even after all this time, it still hurts. Okay. Katara, it's me. Can I come in? Are you awake? Just a second, Toph. Clunk and opens and hugs. Why is she in her... Okay. Today's the anniversary, isn't it? Yeah, today. 3 years ago, as always. I'm sorry. Bro, I mean, can I just say something that the anatomy in this in Katara here is atrociously bad? Just let me zoom in on that. Look at that. And where is her hand grabbing into this door? The handle's right over here in this bit, you know? And yeah, you can definitely tell, chat, that this is heavily traced. I mean, this one is taken when Toph was the only time when Toph actually has makeup in the show. Surely you guys know that, right? Hands, an artist's worst enemy.
This is true.
Yep. Yes, indeed. You know, this does remind me of the Fire Nation pretty much almost purged the waterbenders. And given the theme of balance, I frankly question why the Fire King wants to wreck the world. My thoughts exactly. Okay. Oh! It is... Oh, hey there, Moy. Welcome into the Paper Plane Inn. Now, onto the next page. Katara... This day never gets any easier. This is kind of pain. Hold on. Oh, I'm so sorry, Chet.
Bless you.
I didn't take any Allegra medicine. I draw unreal
You get this
levels
all
of
together,
muscles on my
yeah.
characters, and it looks more anatomically correct. Oh, yeah. Thank you, guys. This kind of pain, time can't heal to Katara. I know. I wish it could. I won't lie to you and say you'll get over it. But I do promise you one day you'll wake up and the morning will finally have that beautiful sunrise. Well, you better get dressed. I'm sure he wants to see you just as much as you want to see him. Then afterwards, I'll take you to that spot you like so much and have some tea.
Depending on how much context you lack, that might be a good or a bad thing.
The story has gone her sick. I guess my nose knows something. Otherwise, I wouldn't be sneezing this badly.
Yeah, either that or we've got a technophage on our hands.
Also, why is her hairstyle like this? I know there's bed hair, and then there's badly drawn bed hair. Hold on. Oh no. My clip studio is freezing. Oh god, no. Oh no. Okay. Almost had a little bit of a panic attack there. Alright. Now to the next page. Thank you, Toph. I would like that. And this has got to be taking place somewhere in China because of this particular hills right then and there. She looks like she has dreadlocks. She kind of does, doesn't she, Foofy? Bedhead do be like that sometimes. I don't know. My bedhead seems a little bit more tame than that. Even Clip Studio is trying to piece out. Okay. Katara and I, every year, walk to this place, always in silence. Is that supposed to spell like that properly? Also, oh well.
Which thing?
Up here in this line right here, you know? What have we
silence
done?
doesn't have. Let's see.
Also, where's her makeup? She was wearing that earlier. Or maybe there it is. It's just poorly drawn and almost blended into her skin. Okay. I almost forgot how far this walk was. How hard it was. No, this is in Toph's voice. I almost forgot how far this walk was. How hard it was. How hard it must have been for her. I walked this every year with her. Katara told me to put the memorial shrine far from the estate when it happened, because she said she didn't want it to haunt her. But I knew it would. How hard it must have been for her, the day it happened. I'd never seen her so broken. It's only a pain a mother could feel. Wait, what?
Sorry, what?
I can understand why she never told Zuko. I wish there was something I could say to make her forget. Yep, that's cry number 2. Thank you, Ice Drake. I mean, you guys heard that, right?
Unfortunately, yes.
I'm sorry. Chad is even befuddled too. Oh, we're in for a fucking field trip.
That's one way to describe it.
I mean, like I said, Moy. Every time somebody cries in this comic, take a shot or record it because, well, let's just say the melodrama in its own melodramatic form. There's a lot. That's all I could say. Tracing will do wonders. Yeah. I mean, yep. I told you this is a webcomic with quotations. And so you can, I mean, I'm seeing webtoons who actually can pull off in IRL backgrounds much better than this. I wish Katara. Kuzan, my beloved child. Oh.
Hey, listen.
Bleh! What? Mikata, here's some tissues. They're in the boxes shaped with pillows. A heads up. Wait, what? Hold on. Wait a minute. Just be gentle with that, dude, okay? We're trying to read this. Just be gentle with that, dude. Come on. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh. I wonder if she got the characters right over there. Otherwise, they might say something else. Hello, Kuzan. It's Mommy. If only I was strong enough to keep you. If only I was strong enough to tell him that I love him just as much as I love you. How old are Katara and Zuko in this story? Honestly, I kind of forgot to in my end. But it's a good thing that we have turned on the mature rating of this webcomic, because the mature rating on for my Twitch stream, because otherwise we're gonna be in a whole lot of trouble. But I will tell you this. There's a bit of... I should have actually warned you guys in ahead about the content warning that aside from the poor grammatic writing, the poor literature, and the poor tracing and all that junk, there's also mentions of, well, domestic unrest, miscarriage, and a lot of unnecessary and ugly stuff, and also violence too. But that doesn't happen until later down the line. Wait.
Great.
They didn't. Kitara lost her child. The author went there. Oh yeah, the author did went there, all right. And we're in for a pain train. Okay. 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Wow, Kitara, you're ready to pop. At the rate of your eating, the chefs won't have anything to cook. Wonder if Zuko has the same appetite as Kuzan. Well, 6 months will definitely make you hungry. And I bet that he has the same appetite as Zuko. Shh. Quiet. No, wait, that's Top's writing. Okay.
It's making me cringe.
Well, yeah, your glass is fucking dead. Press F to bleach your brains. Control and C. I'm sorry, Jen. I'm really sorry. Well, I did told you we're in for a trip. I'm so sorry. Okay. Well, 6 months will definitely make you hungry, and I bet he has the same appetite as Zuko. Shh, quiet, Top. I'm trying to feel. Quiet, Top. I'm trying to feel him. Ah! Last time I checked, you didn't have to be quiet to feel something, Sokka. Can you feel him? It's all warm in there. It feels like your stomach is growling. Her stomach growls all the time now. But the last time I felt her stomach, it was so warm too. I think it's going to be a firebender. Bitch, how could you tell that? Ow! She's suffering enough from reading this. I'm sorry, Jet. I'm really sorry.
They said the pain would set me free. They lied!
Oh no, bro. Yeah, that's gonna be a firebender, alright. Not only it's warm, but I think he's meant to kick my hand. He's gonna come out hating everybody. Oh yeah, he isn't firebender. Now that's not nice, Sokka. Toph is right, Sokka. I am more than sure that Kuzan will come out charming with me as his mom. Like, wait, this is also, wait, whose line is this? Is this supposed to be Toph's? I think this is supposed to be Toph's. You're okay, Ice Drake, but what the hell? Because the belly is warm, it must be a firebender. Flawless logic! Oh, thanks for the head pat, thank you. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Whoever said that clearly never read this! Why does this page make me preg fetish vibes? I hope not. Bro, I hope not too. You know? I really hope not. This is exciting. I never got to see what fire and water look like together. I bet Kuzan is going to be really handsome as well as tough. Is that what's supposed to be there? Question mark? But, oh well. He can learn a couple of things from his new earthbending teacher. Okay. No, that was Sokka saying that. Ah! You know what? No. I'm not gonna finish that. I am not gonna fix that. Fire and water is constant.
That was literally my logic as well. Not sure if that's a good thing that I agree with Sokka though.
Okay.
It's making me cringe.
Ice Drake is fucking dead. That's another one out of the dead pile. Is it even possible to be bored dual element bender? I thought Avatar can use all the elements. Well, you got the case of Bo Lin, whose parents are actually whose their parentage is from fire and earth, And because of that, he kind of gained a little bit of a penchant to magma bending. I mean, that is a bit... I'm actually surprised that he was able to pull that off, but, you know, that's not a bad idea. That's not bad.
I suppose technically that would make him capable of water bending, since magma is technically a liquid.
Sokka! Yes, Katara. Ah! What is he trying to chokehold the bitch? I mean, is that what he's trying to do over there? Is she trying to chokehold the bitch? Also, his face looks so wrong in this panel. What the fuck, Jackie? Sokka, you're such a baby. Oh wait, that your is spelled poorly, dude. Ah, we're going to be in for a... I don't know if we should actually include grammatic spelling errors or grammatic errors as also another thing to add into take a shot / record list.
It will certainly add to the entertainment.
I mean, that and I don't want chat to fucking die if they actually have alcohol on hand. Okay. Oh, we're already working on that. Oh my god. Okay. Yes, Katara, I sent them the last week. I sent them the last week. They should get me. They should get them on time. Please don't punch me. Wait, Sokka, please. No, wait. I got the wrong. Sokka, you're such a baby. Sokka, please tell me you sent the invitations on my and my letter to Dad and Paku and Aang. To Paku and Aang. Yes, Katara, I sent them the last week. They should get them on time. Please don't punch me, because you've been putting it off, and I want to make sure you remember this time. And Sokka, you didn't send any to the Fire Nation, right? You don't. You do know I don't want him to know yet. Yes, Spectre? No, okay, let's see. If we take a shot for every spelling error, we literally die for both liver failure and alcohol poisoning. No clue for an accurate count. We need a VOD. Okay, I'll go back and check. No. I didn't. Forget that, you nuts. Wait, what? I didn't forget that, you nuts. What? That's not how it's spelled. Duh. I didn't forget that, you nuts. The Fire Nation Senate and the Council would have a full-out civil war, they knew, despite Zuko being the Fire Lord. Well, I'm glad you remember that small fact, Sokka. Hormones are making me edgy. Hormones make you edgy. Oh, no. In that case...
No. The writing is what's making you edgy, my dear.
I'm kind of a little bit terrified of the day I actually cross that bridge, but oh no, she's gonna. At this rate, she might have the same edge as Sonic the Hedgehog. No, not Sonic. Shadow. Right, bad. Hey, listen, no pillows. It's just a play on Mikoto's Pavlovian response. Oh, properly fuck off, Errol. Why would Sokka lie? Unless Katara is exiting off screen. Sokka? Yes, Toph? You weren't telling the truth when you said you sent the letters, right? There's another one. There it is. There's another one. Because if
another one.
Yep. Because I'd be able to tell. You. And another one. That's a 2-in-1 shot. Because I'd be able to tell you were lying. Please tell me I didn't feel what I thought I did. And please tell me you didn't send any of those letters to the Fire Nation. And I sent the letters to Aang, Paku, and my father. Oh boy. Oh god, chat. Look, look at this. Look at all this wall of texts. Oh. And I thought my immortal is bad. I send the letters like Katara told me, to Paku and my father. And I didn't necessarily check the destinations of the messenger hawks from the last time we sent the messages to the Fire Nation, and a letter about Katara's pregnancy might have made it to the Fire Nation before I knew anything. Sokka, you do know what this means, Sokka. Katara is going to kill you, and you thought that what she was, and you thought she was a powerful waterbender. Then she is What? Oh, okay. Like I said, alcohol poisoning, for the love of God. Don't make that a drinking game. The crying is fine enough. I've been guilty for long lines of text of one box too. Okay, I mean, I would only forgive boxes of wall of text if they are actually written properly, you know? But not this. No, not this. There's grammatic and spelling errors all over the goddamn place that it hurts. She is pregnant. She is way powerful now. Last week she actually made it rain from having the same crab cakes she likes. You're in trouble. I don't know what I'm going to do. What if he finds out, or worse, what if May finds out? You said it yourself. The Fire Nation Senate and the Council will go under a civil war if one of them spill the beans about the love child between the Water Tribe girl and the Fire Lord. The Fire Nation will go, and no doubt through chaos, despite Zuko being Fire Lord. The old tradition remains. Now it's up to fate, thanks to you. Katara is going to kill you. I can only imagine what May will do to Zuko. Bro, that's a lot of pain just reading all this. Can't you just... What's the easiest way to simplify that, you know? Oh, thanks for the head pat. Thank you. And boned. On that note, I'll be right back. You know, in a way, this kind of is not so bad. The composition, how she draws her hair. Too bad it's actually traced, though. It's not gonna make things even easier. I mean, I could actually pull something better off by just redrawing this page alone. You know? But nah, this is just bad. Ah, good, I didn't miss this much. Sis, what are you doing? I can't.
Oh dear.
This is gonna be painful, isn't it? Okay. Oh, Lord of heaven. Zuko, can you even heard me? That's not how it's spelled! I introduced you to this crap. Well, you and Riser introduced me to this crap, and I finally decided to read it myself, and... Oh, I'm in for a lot of pain. Okay. Zuko, can you even heard me?
It's making me cringe.
Ice Drake is dead again! Oh no! Oh no! I wonder if I got any I wonder if I got any resurrection spells that is available in the inn. I know that I got a lot of Patreon. Hold on a second. Let's see. I got this. No,
This feels like the
where
appropriate
is it?
moment to sing the "He's Fucking Dead"
Where
song.
is it? Yeah, there it is. Okay, I'm just gonna bring this Ice Drake right over here, and okay, there you go. Now everybody can actually come back. All right. Zuko, can you even hear me? Are you happy where you are? I wish you were here. I wish I could be happy. Though no one knows I truly love you, doesn't mean my love for you will go away. Please, please. I don't know how you feel. I'm so scared. Look at me. I'm here talking to myself, asking him to give me an answer, when I can't even bring myself to tell him. I'm so stupid. Katara.
Hey, listen.
Bleh! Katara, hey Mikado, can you hear me? No. Ugh. Lord, that purple prose. I know, right? We're in for a lot of pain. Okay. Katara, you're not stupid. You are very brave for what you're doing. And don't ever doubt yourself again for it. I know that you love him. I know this because I know you. The way you looked at him is the same way I used to look at Suki. Wait, used? Past tense? It's not hard to see it's not hard to see that heartbroken and longing look. It really makes me upset and almost angry at Zuko for this. But then again, I can't blame him. He didn't even know how he felt. But then again, knowing a man's heart, love removes the mask. We fear we cannot live without and cannot live within, Katara.
Hi, hon.
Hi, honey. What are you doing?
Just saying hi.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
That's the other boy.
I see it's cringe fiction, eh?
I know it is. Well, we are back to cringe fiction now. That's finally unlocked, and yeah.
I see. How far in are you?
I think this is basically page 10.
Out of... Oh, dear God.
27.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
You came close.
Yeah,
Lord.
we're in it for a painful long haul.
Yeah,
Hey, Shim.
we're in for a painful long haul, and if you want, you can actually go do your thing, give yourself a break. You know.
I think I will, because as short as today was, it was a massive headache.
Hey, go play some Dark Tide, okay?
That sounds like a lovely idea.
All right. See
Love you.
Love you too. I swear, if they
Take care,
botched up
guys.
Sokka, I'm gonna cause havoc.
Honey,
Oh.
it's this thing. They botched Sokka.
Don't spoil it! Don't spoil. Oh.
Hashtag relationship goals, everybody.
This is gonna be painful. Okay, where was I? And yes, look at that melodramatic bit. I mean, at least she could actually change the filter, but can you at least change it to look a little bit more artsy in the back, you know? I mean, fuck, some people were able to turn actual IRL photos and use filter and play around with the filters and Photoshop to pass off as an artistic background. I mean, even mangakas can do that, but not Jackie Diaz. No, she didn't do that. Instead, she just used the pictures willy-nilly as is. I mean, I could actually pull something slightly a little bit better. I mean, look at that rain. Oh, yeah, look at this rain. Oh, as an artist, this hurts in the soul. I mean, some people were trying to make rain tutorials back in the day, and this kind of reminds me how I used to do rain back then, too. Oh, no. Mikado, I'm sorry for this, but pillow toss is meant for Steve. Oh. That's kind of reassuring, and I appreciate that, Ice Drake. I mean, of course everyone is botched. Yep, you could say that right, Bearwald. She looks like... Wait, is she pregnant? Yes, in this comic. Yes, she is... Only in this flashback, though. Oh, and there's another one. Oh, there's another one who... That's another one that she... That's another one when it comes to crying. Clouds rumbling. Waves crashing. Just like your baby... Just like you... No, wait. That's Sokka's line. Clouds rumbling. Waves crashing. Just like you, baby sister. If there's anyone who could ever... Whoever could, you would always be that girl, Katara. But you're not alone. Not alone in this. I promise we will always be your heroes. You're so strong. Mom would have been proud. cries 3 and Mikoto. What? Wait. No, not at the moment. I'm okay. Just cut me some slack. Give me a moment. I'll cut me some slack. Okay. Now on to the next page. At the very moment, far away. Oh my God! She didn't even render this right. Look at this. Look at this bit right here. Look at this chat. She didn't even render this. Oh.
Oh God. Wait. What is wrong with that arch?
I know. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that arch. It's bright. The Fire Nation architecture is falling apart. What am I looking at? I mean, this arch right here. Look at this. Look how utterly fucked this arch is. Right here, chat. Right here. Look that. No. Facing me. Hey, everyone. Can you hear me? I'm crying. That pillow is meant for Steve because he tried to spoil it. Fair enough. What the hell happened to the Taj Mahal? Oh, KJ, you are actually here in the paper. You're actually back in me reading cringe fiction. And our topic is, well, usually we read fanfics back in the day, but this time I'm going for a little bit of something special. And it's a webcomic in quotation marks. Because this is a heavily treason. Oh, writing is absolutely atrocious of a webcomic.
It's making me cringe, Dutch.
And he's dead again. Oh no. I don't want any more people dying in the end, please. Revivify.
And then there's Chunky. He's dead.
Okay. Can you hear me, Katara? Could you forget about me? I miss you. Oh, God damn it.
Blink 182, I Miss You starts playing in the background.
No, it's not that. Just, okay. I can work with this. I can.
Hey, listen.
Bleh. Okay. Sorry, face hit the keyboard.
Oof.
No! Why would you put that? It's not even a freaking text message comment.
It's making me cringe, Dutch.
And Fasime is dead. Okay, let's see. I miss you. Can't help but think about there and have you been can't okay. I miss you. I can't help but think, could you have been you and I? Oh no, that's not. But I think, can we just say that I can't help but think, could there be another way for you and I? Do you miss me? Okay. Oh, that's not how kissing works. Oh, that's not how kissing works. Okay. Mikoto got hit in the head with a coconut. KJ, no. Okay. I never wanted to leave. And I wish I had the courage to ask you to stay. I knew something could feel so real, and it feels so right. I felt untouchable. I remember our first kiss. I remember that day after we found the man that killed your mother. Your hug was so warm it reminded me of mine. I knew your pain. I knew you. I was nervous when you kissed me. after I gave you a flower that day. I knew I loved you. And those eyes that still haunt my dreams. I'm a Zatara fan and I find this cringe. You and me both, sis. I'm dying in the inside the more I read this. He didn't leave, but her didn't want her to stay. Yeah, broken logic for the winner. For the win. The hunting, the Fire Nation that took her from the fact that oh no, bro. What do you mean? That's not how kissing works. The only difference is that their eyes are open. I mean, by the way, do people close their eyes when they kiss? Yes, majority of the time, people usually close their eyes when they kiss.
Let me put it to you this way. You can try it with your eyes open. Good luck with that.
Yep. I mean, in a way, kissing with the eyes closed felt a little bit more intimate to a degree.
And far less awkward.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think would probably be the main point of contention, to be honest.
Yep. Alright. Now, back to the present. The memories are like a fire that won't stop burning. Why can't I fight away his memory? Sometimes I really do wonder if he loved me. If he still does love me. Maybe if he was here. Maybe if he did. Kuzan will still be here. But I hope he is happy. After all, it was a long time ago when love could have been possible. Oh, honey, love is not enough when it comes to a relationship. You need more. You need other things that help support it, you know? Are you ready, Katara? Are you ready to go, Katara? The sun is setting, and I'm sure you're hungry. It always hurts to take her from this place. And if I didn't say anything, I think she would stand here for days if she could. The thing I hate about the most is that her birthday is always the day after this one. Every year. I haven't seen her smile, a real smile, on her birthday in 3 years. The bright and bubbly, caring sugar queen I used to know is long gone. And the only person that could ever bring her back is half a world away. If he's anything like the Zuko I remember, he'll be here tomorrow. I think the only saving grace for helping me reading this fanfic is actually going as far to use my, do my own voice acting bit in here. But do I have to be the only one who has to carry all this? I mean, I could use a little bit of a helping hand when it comes to voicing the other characters, you know?
I mean, if you need a hand, you can always ask me.
Thank you. Let's see. I don't think the seismic sense works that way. Oh, Toph, you've been butchered. You have no idea. How does Toph know the sun is setting? I don't know. Maybe she felt it with her skin? I don't know.
That would be the only logical answer, which is probably why it isn't that.
Okay, let's see. Present day, that very night. Tomorrow's Katara's birthday. Just like every year that has passed. I don't hear from her. I have kept in touch with Aang and Toph by letter once in a while, but it's been years since I've seen them. Even though I'm married to May, it still hurts that Katara hasn't responded to any of my letters. I wonder if she had still sent me any letters. Wishful thinking again. Is it a sin to still love her? Oh, that purple prose, dude. I don't blame her. If she still hates me for leaving, I can't even forgive myself for leaving her. Marrying May was to secure the Fire Nation safely. When we were little kids, our marriage was arranged to keep order. since her family was the most powerful nation under the royal family. Even though I care for May, Katara was always had my heart. On the other than my Uncle Iroh, I just wish Katara knew that. Fire Nation Lo-Fi? I thought you wanted her to forget you. I don't think so, my dude. Let's see. My lord, can I come in? How many times do I have... No, wait, that's Zuko. Okay, that's Iroh's voice. That's my mistake. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Dave, can you do me a solid and actually help do Iroh's voice or something? Be Iroh or something. Thank you.
See if I can read this.
I can just zoom in a little bit more if it helps make you feel a little bit better.
Well, it's mainly being able to actually see the screen resolution.
There is no forced marriage. Also, you had more connection to May than Katara. Oh, thanks for the head pat. Thank you.
My lord, may I come in?
How many times do I have to tell you, Uncle? Call me Zuko.
Zuko.
Okay, here we go. Now I wonder, I think maybe I could, given that it's just this one, I could just screen share this in our Discord call so you can actually see this, you know?
Yeah, in real time, that would definitely help.
Yep, there we go. Does that make things easier?
It will, yes.
All right.
Something has come up. Something you need to know. We have to talk.
I'm too morbidly curious as why the child died. It'll be explained somewhere down the line, Fang Spectre, but let's just say it's one of those pages where I skim carefully, I skim through this, that made me say, oh, I don't think I really need to fix this up because I don't think it should be a little bit safe to Twitch. Okay, let's see. Wait. Why is Suki here? Wait, this is Lin? This is not Suki? Wait, bruh, this trace shit just can't stop. Okay, I think this is still Iroh's lines.
Yes, I'm just struggling to read because the quality of the text is still pretty garbage on Discord.
Is it that bad?
Either that or it's just that. Well, it might not even be that. But at least the top layer, it's difficult to read. It's kind of like reading without my glasses. I think it says, "Zuko, this is Lin, one of Mai's maids. For a few days ago, she came to me with a what's that saying?
With the most disturbing news.
With a most disturbing news about our Fire Lady. Mai insisted she needed to talk to you personally about the matter, in which she has told me, my lord. But it's best you blank her out.
Best you hear her
I assume
out.
that's the best.
Yes. Best you her out. Oh, not again. There's another... Wait, there's a sequel? No, not really. I mean, the actual canon sequel would be Legend of Korra. This is just fan fiction. What troubles about our Fire Lady that you will have to come to me? First, forgive me, my lord, for the intrusion. Okay. First, forgive me, my lord, for the intrusion. But I was cleaning Lady May's apartments, and I stumbled across some things that I believe belong to you.
Can you zoom in a little? It's very difficult to read Ira's lines. There it is. As much as this pains me to say, my lord, after this recent discovery, Lady Mai's word no longer has any value.
On what grounds, Uncle?
I wouldn't have expected Lady Mai to... God damn it, it seems to get worse if you zoom in. Hang on. I wouldn't have expected Lady Mai to keep the last 3 years of your history a secret from your very eyes.
Okay.
And it all of this beginning with the phrase, Dear Zuko. Marked by the Water Tribe seal, that no doubt belongs to Lady Katara. Yes, I'm deliberately mispronouncing the inflection on that.
This is definitely, you're definitely having fun your own way with this, aren't you?
Well, my throat's not as sore as it was previously, so I'm taking advantage of it while I have the opportunity.
Fair enough, fair enough. Yep, that is a traced face, Bearwolf. I told you guys, this is a webcomic with quotations because all of this, 100% of this is all, the art is all traced. And now onto our next page. My lord, I promise I didn't look at them, but I knew they didn't belong to
This
me.
make me cringe, Dutch.
He's dead. Ice Drake is dead again. I can't remember how many times is that now, but he's dead. I want to go full hammer bro with the pillows, but I don't have 1,000 points yet. Oh no, bro. Okay, let's see. My lord, I promise I didn't look at them, but I knew they didn't belong to Lady May because of the seal. I know well enough that... Wait, why is there quotation marks in this one?
No.
This comic makes me want to throw pillows. Oh God, no. I know well enough that all the letters, including the other nation seals, all go to you. That's why I alerted the General Iroh. But once again, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean treason. May would betray me. Where are the letters and where is May? Okay, I'm zooming in this again because I know you... Oh.
The letters are with me, my lord. I confiscated them from her room. But as tragic as it is to say that it's not the worst part of this, another letter was found in with the rest that Mai intercepted before it got to you years ago. Len here gave it to me along with the rest.
Yes, where am I? We're in hell, Bearwold. We're in hell. There you go, Dave, knock yourself out.
Yeah. The letter was so badly ripped, I had to fix it and piece it together myself. Forgive me, Zuko, for what I know. I said that in the wrong order, but either way.
Lynn leaves the door closing behind her. Oh, that is so stupidly bad. Like she just dips out right there.
What I am about to tell you will change your life. Eventually, the future of the Fire Nation, depending on your choice, on how you will handle it, my lord.
Cute.
3 years ago, Katara stopped sending you letters because you never responded, in which we now know why, and why your letters never got through to her. But the most devastating thing Lady Mai knew this whole time that was kept from you. 3 years ago, Lady Katara was pregnant with child. Your child.
Oh boy. Is everyone okay after going through that? I mean, let's see. Zuko is rocking with that lipstick. Oh God, the grammar is starting to spread into the chat too. Oh God, no, please don't. Oh God, don't. We know better than this, chat. That background, I know, right, sis? I mean, I can pull something better than that. No. with a child, Uncle R. Okay.
Plankton in the background is like, yes!
I wonder. Tomorrow is my birthday. What will I do if he decides to show up? What would I think? I don't even know if I can handle it. How would anyone handle that? Wait, who anyone handle that? Okay, carrying on. Fang, take me to Frankenstein's lab and Mikoto blames Squid. So, May was going full Karen and kept Zuko from contacting his ex-wife. Not surprising. I think it's more like May got full Karen and kept Zuko from contacting his girlfriend, ex-girlfriend or some shit. I don't know. So, Katara, I was thinking what dress we should have made for you for your 18th birthday.
Oh. Oh no.
No. Oh,
Alarm bells have started ringing.
Oh no!
The alarm bells have now officially started ringing, ladies and gentlemen.
I need a drink. Says ice drink. Don't worry. Let me go get you let me get. Wait! Ice drink. I'm getting you something from the inn. Jesus H Christ. Let me go and get Let's see. There you go. Sis! What the fuck? How could you? My eyes! Oh, Super Moy, I'm so sorry! Cover your eyes, kids! Oh, I can't hit the author! I wish I could too, but I can't! I just want to go to Jackie Diaz. I just want to find her. I just want to invite her out to coffee so I can actually talk to her, give her a chill. And while she's actually enjoying her drink, I would then take the opportunity to just grab Jackie Diaz by the shoulders and then bring her up to my face and ask her, what the actual fuck were you thinking? Can we just chat? Can we just say that Katara is 21 in this comic? Can we roll with that? Can we roll with that, chat?
Purely for the sake of our sanities.
Yes, for the sake of our sanities, let's just say that Katara is 21, okay? Is everyone okay with this? Ice Drake is okay with this. Yes, we're going with this.
We are more okay with this than the alternative.
Oh yeah, we are. Yes, it just. Well, they were my. I mean, in a way, if you look at it in a logical standpoint, back then, back in the medieval eras and all that junk, and this also extends into China too. They would say most marriages that begin with everyone is young and around their teens because they didn't expect everyone to die to stick around for too long. And yes, honey.
I just gotta say some Mom.
What did she say?
At some point, we need to wrap around the hoses, or at least their faucets, with towels and such, because it's going to be below freezing tonight. And we need to do it in order to make sure the pipes themselves don't freeze.
Oh, no. Sure, fair enough.
At some point later today, like maybe once your stream's done.
Okay, I'll do that. We'll do that. Okay, she looks like Katara, who looks like your mom. No! We did not bring that.
Reset her with pillows.
No. We did not want to. No. Ow! Damn it, sis!
Wait.
I guess we could just try to carry on with that.
Looks like they're trying to make Katara make her look like Toph, and it is not working.
Well, it's more like what KJ just mentioned that.
No.
Ah! Sesame! No! Ah! Stop! 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 Uncle! Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the headband. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's continue where we can, shall we? I think we'll only go for 2 chapters because I've actually did the math. Chapter 2 contains 40 plus pages.
Jesus.
Yes, we're in for a lot of pain. So, Katara, I was thinking, what dress we should have made for you for your 21st birthday? Some of my maids were looking for a couple of silk shops in the upper ring city for you. And I was thinking, we go with the blue this year since... Katara? Huh? I was just saying that it would be nice if we had a dress made for you in your blue silk this year. For your birthday. It would have been a nice change for the red kimonos that you said you wore last couple of past balls held on your birthday. Wait, do kimonos exist back in the Avatar universe? I mean, most of the time they're based on Chinese on Chinese culture.
I assume whatever the relevant equivalent it's supposed to be. As somebody who knows next to nothing about Chinese clothing, I have no idea what that would be.
I think if anything, I think they're talking about her wearing hanfus back then. Oh yeah, they do use Japanese references too. Yep. Man, are you gonna throw pillows again? I agree. To Bear, take care of the pipes. And yes, Mikoto, kimonos did exist in Avatar. I can't believe she's. Fang Spectre, we're gonna come to an agreement that Katara is 21 in this comic to make things easier for our minds to handle. Okay, we're coming out of this in one way or another, and we are not going to die in this comic. We're going to live. We're going to survive, and we can take on this beast. So let's continue. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that will be nice to wear to the water tribe. That'll be nice to wear to the water tribe colors. It will be a nice change from red. Did everyone get back to you about their time of their arrivals? Did you get in touch with Aang? Do you need a hug, Mikoto?
It's making me cringe, Dutch.
Fascinating! Stop dying! For the love of God!
Oof.
You can't erase that cancer, only cover it. But thanks for the head pet, Ice Drake. Okay, let's see. Red. Girl, you've been wearing mostly green. Well, it's mentioned that she wears red during their during the balls, the previous 2 balls. So yeah. Hey, Danny Lockhart, welcome back up to the inn. Yes, and I also received word from your father, Paku, and your grandma. They will be coming to your ball as well. 21. That's a big age. How do you feel? You know tomorrow you become the crown princess of the southern and northern tribe. Wait, what? How does that... I mean, Katara may be the daughter of the southern pole chief, but dude, that's a lot. Katara has been neglecting her own culture. Yeah, that seems about right. Oh, you moved to the new apartment complex. Congrats! Yes, it is a big age. I'll miss living here in the Earth Kingdom with you.
Hey,
I have so many...
listen.
What? Can you not? Oh. Okay, Ice Drake. You take care now. You have a good day. Let's see. Yes, it's a big age. I'll miss living here in the Earth Kingdom with you. I have so many responsibilities after tomorrow. I'll miss the calmness here. But I'll be glad that everyone can get together before I can take on the title. Just leave my room the way it is. Because I'll be back to visit as often as I can. After all, what will you do without me? Helping you running things. So she was just living in dirt life in the Earth Kingdom? I think she was just living with Toph to deal with the grief after what happened. I don't know who's going to help me read my paperwork, or sort my estate forms, or manage my checks and balances. I can't do everything. I mean, I'm tough. For God's sakes, I'm blind. Wait, why would you just write giggles right over there? Just type in the words he to indicate that she's giggling. Bruh. I did my own bits of comics here and there, and sure, I try my best to make my own web comics and much, but I would never resort to that. I mean, once upon a time I did, but I would actually do so much better than that. Okay. Oh, we're doing a Nyari name. Okay, just for this one time or something. I don't know. Okay, doing that right there, and yeah. Alright. That'll be the one relief in this stream alone.
Hey.
Do you have any idea what you're going to say to him if he comes? I have no idea, Toph. Also, this is the only time you only get to see Toph and Katara look. This is gonna keep stretching on. She just keeps reusing the same panel composition of Katara and Toph looking at in their sides. You know, this feels like a 4-piece meal. Ow, Danny! Ow, Danny, look at stop! Let go. Shame Toph has neutered heavily. I know, and this hurts. Oh, thank you for the head pat. Thank you. What are you going to say to Aang when he comes? You're not very open with how you left things, you know. I have to ask, do you miss him? I'm sorry about not talking to you about anything that I feel. The truth is, I feel like if I talk about him or to him, the memory is him and I won't go away. But at the same time, I don't want them to go away. Katara, you're the only person I can tell my heart to. Truth be told is that I'm afraid to love him more than I do. There's no future for him here in the Earth Kingdom. There's no future for me there. He's the Avatar, and he watches the world. And for the past 3 years, he has been regrouping what's left of the air nomads. He found the inside. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Sorry, what?
Isn't he like the last of the airbenders? Bruh,
He was the last one standing. I don't know whether they were.
This is one of those times when everyone is making mad lad theories that there are surviving airbenders after the purge. Like they were just hiding very secretively, and yeah, but it is established in canon that Aang is the last one.
Yeah, my main question would be related to what happens after. I'm assuming what happens between Last Airbender and Korra, and whether there's any way that how do I put this?
Thank you. But yeah, Toph and Aang are about 16 in the sis! No! No. We are gonna be recording their age for the sake of saving our brains. That given that Katara is 21 in this comic, because fuck her being 18, or in this one, we're gonna say that Katara is 21. Aang is like fucking 19 along with Toph. and Zuko was like 23. Yeah, we're rolling with that. We're rolling with that. We're rolling with that. Yep. Okay. Whew. Okay. We're good. This is fine. This is okay. This is normal. This is okay. This is fine. I feel like they didn't even watch the show. Oh, I'm sure they did because, well, I'm sure they did, but they actually, I think they actually done goof in some areas, you know, or a lot of areas.
Bruh.
The reason is in the title. Aang is the last fucking airbender. Indeed, Fan Spectre, indeed. Okay, where the flying dick am I? Let me see. And for the past 3 years, he has been regrouping what's left of the air nomads we found inside the mountain range, where the southern air temple ruins were. I doubt he still cares for me the same way I do for him. After all, it's been a long time. But the memories I do hold close to me are so vivid that I can almost feel him there. Well, if he is 19, he'd technically be 119 years old. Bruh, the idiots that drew this in this comic. It's not idiot. It's singular. And she drew that. I mean, she most likely traced, you know? And what the fuck am I looking here? What horrors have I missed? Oh, you have no idea, Yatterglass. You have no idea.
Fun and games, let's put it that way.
Imagine a poorly translated version of this comic. Oh, Island that says no. That's gonna be painful. Let's see. The fact that she watched the show and went with this abysmal idea of the other nomads surviving is absolutely horrible.
It does bring me back to my question. As someone who hasn't seen Korra, was there actually a repopulating of the Earthbender cast? Or did they just go extinct?
In a way, Aang did have one airbender son, and he ended up having a small pocket of family in there, which, but it wasn't until season 4 that after, was it season 3? I think it was season 3. It wasn't until season 3 that after the shenanigans that happened in book 2, where the spirits ended up causing a mocking bunch, and Korra ends up doing the thing to save everyone. This kind of event ends up causing the airbending powers that is predominantly inside people's souls to actually awaken, and as such, airbenders are starting to come back in a way through.
So basically, people's spiritual or bending powers awaken.
Yep, in a way, I guess in the wake of the spiritual conflict that happened, it affected some of the people that tap into the well of airbending that is inside of them. Yep. That's how I interpret that. Legend of Korra is a mess. Okay.
40k humanity be like, purge.
Okay, where are we? We're straying. The first time we kissed, I wasn't I wasn't the tough, guarded top I usually was. I was completely vulnerable. He brought me to the clouds, just like his element could. Only my body never left the ground. I never wanted to move. I knew I loved him then. That day I felt beautiful from what I could ever remember. The flowers I smelled so lovely. And even though I couldn't see him, when he kissed me, I knew what he looked like. I can almost see it. Though not with my eyes or my hands, but with my heart. His kiss alone was gentle and vast as the sky he flew in. I could have lived in that moment forever. That is a nice level of cheese and prose right then and there.
Reminds me very much of that romantic scene from the Daredevil Marvel movie.
Aang and Toph were never a thing. I know, right? At best, they have this one, aside from their teacher-student dynamic, they also have maybe a borderline sibling dynamic-ish? I don't know. But that's the only vibes I got from their friendship. And this person, and Jackie Diaz, the author of this comic, thought it would be a good idea to, well, up and write Toph and Aang to be romantically involved. It's painful. Okay, let's see. Oh, I used to ship them. Hey, oh, sis! For 2 episodes. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Wait, how old is Toph and how old are Aang and Toph again in this comic? We kind of wrote the idea that they're 19. Yeah, 19. Pretty much that. Yeah, 19 years old. Yep. We're not gonna mention their written ages that this comic provide for us in this, and for the sake of our sanity, we're not gonna dive into that rabbit hole. Yeah, love like a sister or something. But as a couple, that was never hinted, and I watched enough of the show to know this. Indeed, Fan Spectre. Okay, I meant in the show. Oh, in the show, let's see. Toph was 13, and Aang was about to become. And Aang at the start is 12. Oh. I took a swig of water to help make things so easier for me to read. But it was a long time ago, Katara. We were young. Things changed. People changed. But I do miss him very much. Toph, I had no idea you missed him so much. That was so sad. Not as sad as your story, I'm afraid. Katara, your strength surpasses my own when it comes to the matters of the heart. I admire that. I beg to differ. Oh, me, Morris.
Hey.
Hold on, let me get you out of that cup.
Alright.
Boof. There you go. I wouldn't have made it this far if it wasn't for you and Sokka. So cheers to you, Toph, for being a sister I never had. Here you cheers for me for being so awesome, and one for you for being the greatest friend I ever had. With or without them there, I'm sure the party will be beautiful. I'm sure we'll have a great time. He accidentally activated his avatar state and subconsciously waterbend. Wait, if Aang couldn't waterbend, how could he cryo-freeze? Yep, that like what my sister did. Yep. Alright, now, on to the next page. Because we're almost done reading chapter 1, if you will. And look at that. Look at how pissed off Zuko is. And I swear, this background could have done so much better, my dudes. I mean, yeah, with filters, with the right amount of filters and... with the right amount of filters and coloring, you could actually pull off IRL backshots into something much better to tolerate with, you know? I mean, back in the 2000s, stuff like this, you can't really get away with that, and because people will name call you for being cheap and designing backgrounds. And today, compared to today, well, most people would actually be somewhat okay with it, but you gotta make sure it's flavored around to make it better, you know?
Kind of looks like the background's done in an AI generation.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And May does not look good in that May does not look good in this at all. I mean, why would you want to... The nose shading should not look like that. Maybe, I don't know. It doesn't look good in this angle. It looks like a CG anime. It kind of does. Yep. And I could have sworn I've seen that background a little bit like that. And door slamming open like boof. Boof! Door slams open and everyone is... And they all drop their pins and bunch. And oh, leave us. And maid's running out the door like a. Then there we go. Look at me making my own sound effects in this. Is it true that you are a traitor, May? Don't lie to me. Or it must have been true, or it must have been in your head. Is it true? What kind of statement is that? I mean, what kind of question is that? The grammar is so atrocious. I mean, she is the bad guy. Of course she shouldn't look as good as the others. And everyone face palms. Oh, Barrowald, I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Zuko, I don't know what you're talking about. I could have sworn I saw this shot in that one episode from season 1 from Avatar, you know? Liar! Oh, domestic violence. Oh.
Great.
Don't call me that anymore. It's Fire Lord, traitor. I saw the letters. And this panel would have actually looked much better, but Jackie J has traces, but she can't draw for shit. Yeah. Has anyone been keeping track of the grammatical errors? I can't remember at this point. Okay. Oh, no. This is so bad. Okay. Okay, how do I fucking start? Where do I go from here? Is it from this to this? Or is it this to this? Maybe it's this to this. Okay, why the fuck not? You knew.
It seems to be counterclockwise.
Ow! Fan Spectre! Ow! Ah! Stop!
Here comes the,
It's making me cringe, Dutch.
Yatter glasses! Fuck it! How could you, sis? Damn, I'm flashing black! Okay. Ugh. You knew she was pregnant. You kept it from me for all these years. You very well could have caused another war between the Fire Nation and the Water Tribe. Do you understand what you've done? Oh, as much as I want to go all out of there and cheese and ham, I can't. I have my own limits. If anything, I kept this out.
people were tossing pillows to stop the cringe.
If anything, I kept this nation safe from a civil war, and I protected you from this disaster by not telling you. I am a fire lady and wife to you, and you slept with that Water Tribe peasant while you left me for that short time. I will be damned before she takes my place by your side. You think that the Fire Nation Senate will allow a love child between you and her sit on that throne? We should be making heir to the throne, not you and that Water Tribe trash. I love you.
Yes, political marriages.
I love you way deeper than she could ever. The sooner you accept that, enough with your lies. I never loved you. Another cry, another tear starts splashing into our direction. I told you this is melodramatic trash.
She reminds me of a certain villainess, except much more blunt.
Are you talking about the one I made, or are you talking about something else you've known?
I am referring to one of yours, except if it was a bad imitation.
Oh.
Yeah, at least the one you made is a manipulative little bitch.
Let's see. No, preventing a war and not... Yeah, she makes sense. No, preventing a war and not telling him. Yeah, May was full of shit. What lover of the truest form would do something that shady? I don't know. Stupid people. Sometimes some people make stupid choices. And
Monarchs.
yep. Now I see why I couldn't love you. Even when I tried to. My gut knew that you would do something like this to me. A child, May. You didn't do this for your country. You didn't do this for me. You did this for you. You hate her more than anything since the second you saw her. I will not have you talk about her the way that way. No, let me reiterate that. I will not have you talk to her that way. For your selfish reasons, you might have to put our country in danger and all that build for this nation. You're a traitor. Oh, she misspelled danger, but I just decided to carry on because I am not going to. Well, I'm not gonna fuck around and find out. Stop talking like that you care about this country or the people in it. I am your queen, and you betrayed us all. It's because of that. It's because you love that tramp. You never cared about anyone but yourself. You charred monster.
Oof.
You never cared for anyone but yourself. You charred monster. I seen it the day you left the little group and you became Fire Lord. The way you looked at her said it all. You're a liar. Wait, what the fuck? Where's his eye? I told you this is Trey's trash. Look at his eye. Where'd it go?
Oh no.
Where'd it go, dudes?
Yeah.
The wrong side.
Oh, I told you this is Trey's trash. Where's the scar? I know, Ramses. I know. Where'd it go? Look, where is that? Oh, this is actually painful to read. I'm gonna pretend you didn't say charred monster. Regardless of what you think or saw, at that point in my life, I wasn't with you. Your sins are way darker, and your demons are more desirable than mine. I could ever be. No! Inspector, no! It's leg day every day where I live now. What the fuck? Ugh. Did the author really? Oh, thank you for the head pat, Morris. Thank you.
No problem.
Did the author really watch the show? Where the fuck is Zuko's development? I know, right? I know. This is pain. Okay, where the flying dick am I? Your sins are way darker, and your demons are more desirable than mine could ever be. I can't trust you anymore. You making love to you impossible now. What the fuck?
I assume that's supposed to say you've made it impossible to love you now. At least I hope that's what he meant to say.
I think that's what he's trying to say too. You will not talk to me you will not talk to me like you know now. You will be stripped of your title. Tonight, you will leave this palace. I am not Zuko to you anymore. And you are not my queen. And with that, that's the end of chapter 1.
Man.
It's one down somehow.
We are only, and this comic only has 5 chapters.
Mercifully short, I guess.
Oh, bro, there's more pages the further we go from each chapter. Because we are now going to go to chapter 2, and it's cheesily called Fears and Nightmares. And I will tell you this. How many pages is chapter 2 have? Come on, give me a number, guys.
50? No, 30.
What about you, Morris? How many pages do you think this chapter has?
40.
You're about right. Technically, there's 45 pages.
Yeesh.
Jesus.
I know. It's time to suffer. 5. There's 5. Yes, Spank Spectre. There are 5 chapters. 5 chapters of this utter pain train, if you will. And we are going to dabble. I think for the sake of our sanity, we're going to be dabbling up to 2 We're going to be dabbling the first 2 chapters for cringe fiction for this one. Will that be okay for you, chat? I think we'll be okay with 5 chapters. I think we'll be okay with 2 chapters. This author did not watch the show, and I refuse to believe such a lie. Okay. Now, let's continue with Chapter 2. Fears and Nightmares. It's such a beautiful day. I hope it's just as beautiful tomorrow for my birthday. Katara. There you are. Excited about tomorrow? I know I am. But I came to ask, are you hungry for are you hungry because something just came in for you from the Fire Nation? A certain Fire Lord. A curtain Fire Lord. A curtain? A curtain? Does this woman even proofread her shit? Oh.
It doesn't look like it.
I can feel the cringe damage just feeling at me. Do you have any pets? It's off topic, but just wondering. Yes, I do have pets. In fact, I have 3 cats that's living in this house. None of them are with me as we speak, but I'm sure that they're doing their fine. I'm doing fine. Katara's skin color keeps changing like forms of water. Oh, that is just hurt. That's just painful to hear, sis. I can hear the millions of cry and screams of agony happening right now. No proofreading ever. Let's see. Really, Toph? Yes. I'll have Lau bring it in. Lau, you can come in now. Our brains can only handle cringe and neural agony. Hence why we're only going for 2 chapters, okay?
Yeah.
Let's see. What? Is that another Suki? Is that another Suki redraw? Oh my lord!
Oh boy.
Does that look like Suki to you guys? Be real with me. I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can have a closer look. Also, that fruit basket looks so. That fruit basket.
Like a Photoshop job.
I told you.
Yeah.
Stop. Yeah. What if they were the same lady? I mean, this person is. Let me just bring back. Let me just bring back this certain page of. Where the flying dick am I? Let me just bring it up. Okay.
It's making me cringe, Dutch.
There goes Danny Lockhart again. There goes. Okay, let me just. Yes. Yes. I mean, oh my God! Look at this. Look, just chat. Just look at this. It's the same freaking. It's the same freaking template. If she lazily reuses asset, this author sucks.
Listen.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a bit.
Oh, okay, Morris. You take care now.
Right.
See you, Morris.
I think I'm just gonna say I'm grateful for where I am right now in terms of art-wise because, otherwise, well, I would end up. It's a good thing I actually am much better in my where I am now in terms of art, because Jackie Diaz cannot draw for shit. I will say this right here. I mean, sure, she's good at drawing the harem bunch, but that's about it.
Well, I mean, I hope at the very least, how do I put this? I hope at the very least she has improved after this.
I hope so too, wherever she is.
Yeah.
Okay, let's begin. Here's your gift, my lady, straight from the Fire Nation. Thank you, Toph. Thank you, Lau. We'll leave it on the table for you. Me and Lau have some arrangements to prepare for your birthday tomorrow. Oh my. Thank you, Toph. Don't thank me. Zuko sent it to you. Enjoy your gift. I'll check on you later. If you need anything, just let me know, okay? And please, me and Lau will see you later, okay? Enjoy the food. Okay. I'll see you guys later. How many okays are there in that one sentence alone? I mean, grammar-wise, this would have been... if you just tweaked out the grammar, it would have looked much better, but no. Even the card looks absolutely atrocious. I thought the Fire Nation wasn't experienced in agriculture. Well, I mean, sure.
Let me put it this way. Technically, in terms of law, that probably is a thing, but people gotta eat in reality.
Let's see. If the fruit came straight from the Fire Nation, how long did it travel? Huh. That actually is a good question. Let's see. I'm gonna ignore the fruit basket aside and just carry on where I can. Hey, I remember that you liked the fruits from the Fire Nation, so I thought it would be nice to send some to you. Please enjoy them, and I will see you soon. Miss you, Zuko. Oh my God! Her arm, dude. Where's her tits? What happened to your arm, my guy? Why does it look so bad? I mean, given that she's pregnant, wouldn't she have a much bigger thighs than that? Eating an unpeeled orange. I just realized that now. Oh, no.
Sorry, what?
I think she's eating an unpeeled orange right there.
Oh no.
That is not how you eat oranges. And yes.
Or any citrus for that matter.
I mean, yes, chat. You're actually seeing this. This is just 4 panels in this one page, if you call it a page, you know? I decided to spruce things up a bit with this one to match it with the same length as the... Oh, sweet and Jesus. Oh, is everyone doing okay? Is everyone alive?
Surviving?
The peels are edible. Pregnancy cravings, mate, perhaps? I think so.
I know the peels are edible, they just taste horrible.
Starts to hear Zuko's voice in her head. What? That's not how you... Okay. Katara, do you love me? And heart's beating faster and faster. Like what? What the fuck? Yes, I love you, Zuko. But you're a prince of the Fire Nation, and I'm not a princess. I have seen that scene. I have to see that scene before I leave. Oh no, oh. Because I love you. I don't feel like a prince around you. What do you feel like around me, Zuko? I feel like a hero. With you, I feel free, Katara. Oh, I will warn you guys ahead. This is not gonna be pretty, okay, you guys?
Oh god.
I make you feel free, Zuko. Yeah, like everything I wanted then never really mattered. Being with you, I know the man I want to be. What kind of man do you want to be, Zuko? Oh, so that's how she, yikes. I want to be the best man I can be for you, for the Fire Nation. Someday. But mostly for you, I want to be your prince, Katara. Oh boy. Oh boy. And I am sorry, guys, but this is censored for a bit, just for this one page alone. Yep. I feel the same ways.
Oh,
I feel the same way, Zuko. I want to be your princess too. Yep, that's how she ends up having a miscarriage, and for the sake of Twitch, and I hope this works, I don't know. Well, I decided to just censor that, you know? Yeah.
fair.
I love you, Katara. I love you, Zuko. And yep, that's how it happens. And Katara just has a nightmare where she ends up relieving that. I really hope I don't get the bill from Twitch. I really hope don't. I really hope I don't get the bill from Twitch just by showing that. Oh Lord.
I reckon you'll be okay.
Aw. And yes, Katara just woke up from the dream. Zuko. And goes on. And yeah, that poor girl just has to go through that. Yeah, you used the Momo suggestion. Well, yeah, I mean it kind of works. Oh, what were you trying to do, Zuko? What was it? What was I trying to prove to you? Prove by doing this with you? It hurts to love you. Even then, it did. I want to let you go. But why is that so impossible? Why did you leave me alone? How is it we go from hair that's around her to hair just all over in her face? Like, what just happened? Is that even right to even use that? You know? Wait, why does that kid have a grave? It was a miscarriage. I mean, given that she's 6 months along from how it was depicted in the comic, I'm sure that there's a little figure there, you know? Oh, okay, I remember that. Oh boy, okay. Secret lovers banned from one another, war divides their people. And here's the woman grunting and whining in pain. So something like, oh, I remember this. You okay there, sis? You okay? Oh God, I think I just. No more. Make it stop. I'm sorry, Pheasant.
Oh God.
We still have some pages left to go. Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Is anyone there? Hello? I swear this is getting creepy. All we wanted to do is get a bottle of sake. I didn't even start drinking yet, and already I'm hearing Oh, bro, I can't even see for shit for this one. The coloring is absolutely awful. I mean, sure, she's trying to emulate a night setting, but you could have at least done something to make this figure stand out a little bit more. Hey, are you okay? Oh, also, that sword is poorly traced in and pasted and photoshopped in. Can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me? And she's about to be knocked the fuck out. And voices are starting to become very clear. This is so bad. Oh my God, this is so bad. There's so much thing as shading author.
Oof.
she's gonna be knocked the fuck out in a moment. Also, I don't know if that's how hair should actually go that way. And hello? Hello? Damn. Dame. Duh. Spelling errors. Why must you be the bane of my existence? Who's this? Wait a minute. Nah, it can't be. Damn. Damn. It looks like she passed out. She looked banged up a bit. That's the least of her worries right now. She looked like she lost a lot of blood. Twee and La, whoever you are, who did this to you? Why is he asking the prayers of Twee and La? They're like the koi fish. Ah, damn. That wound looks like it's been open for a while. But the blood looks like it's starting to coagulate and turn into a greenish tint. Ew! Bro, that's...
Thank you for going into that explicit detail, author.
Ah! Why do you have to... Okay.
Also, another point of order. Of all the people who would note something like that, really? Sokka?
Looks like it has been a knife or a dagger wound. Whatever it was that stabbed her, the edge was definitely poisoned. Someone was really out to kill this woman, but why? I should get her back to Tops. Whoever she is, she will be safe there. Katara will heal her if I don't give the poison more time to spread. Don't worry, just hang in there a little longer. You're safe now. Okay.
Again, I think I'm more surprised than anything at the idea that Sokka suddenly has the analytical ability of Geralt of Rivia.
Mm-hmm. Ah, it looks like oh hey, meanwhile in another Photoshop structure, I need a tankard of mead. Hang on, Fake Spectre. Let me just there, here we go. I found it. There you go. There's one tankard of mead for you. You're gonna need it. Okay. Do you want to go voice as Aang or no?
I can do that.
Alright, let me just zoom in for you so you can actually read the text.
God damn this Discord. Yeah, it's still very difficult to read, even zoomed in like this.
Wait, really?
It's actually clearer on the stream, oddly enough.
Wait, and that's the case,
Try zooming out, it might actually come through clearer because of the pixelation.
in fact, I think I have a bit of a better idea or something. I don't know. Does that actually help or something?
I think that works.
Alright.
Oh, never mind. That just went south very quickly.
Oh, is it like, pixelated in my end?
Yeah, like, it was fine for a second, and then the stream quality sort of tanked.
Ah, Cracker Jacks.
So, your main stream is fine, but Discord, peer-to-peer streaming is clearly garbage. Anyway, I can still read it on stream, so it says, well, tomorrow I'll see them again.
Sure thing.
It indeed has been a long time. Yeah, I might want to try switch over to a previous Discord style stream directly into that feed because it gives better quality. And Toph, I wonder if I could tell her how I feel about her. Then there's the question, does she feel the same way? If she did, does she still communicate, you idiots? I remember when she got this. Sokka said she never got to bend
Space Earth.
Space Earth before. That was a good day. Also, that's clearly not an oxymoron. When she gave it to me, I never thought that a goodbye could hurt so much.
I think that's when the time they actually gave Sokka the episode that he needs in season 3, and that's where also she got to have that meteorite bracelet. That's the one right here.
Hey, listen.
Bleh! Let's see. Damn, it just went through me. This is why I came back as a zombie. Physical bodies can take physical food and drink. Also, who is this? Everyone's asleep. I'm walking around and find you awake. What's troubling you, Aang? At dinner, you didn't even eat much. What's wrong? You nervous about tomorrow?
Yeah, who the fuck is this? 'Cause it's clearly not an airbender, but it seems to be a monk.
Here we go. I don't know if you can actually read that, but
I think I can. Ping. I'm so nervous. I don't know what I'm gonna do, or what I'm gonna say. What if things go wrong and we argue, or she doesn't feel the same? Then I'll really feel like horrible. Maybe saying nothing is best, you know? Besides, we're from different lands. Wouldn't work. My place is here, hers is there. It's depressing. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
well, it's always hard. It's always a hard choice. It's always hard choices when it comes to a woman holding you at heart. Aang, you're the Avatar. You saved the world from a great peril. That's not how it's spelled, my guy. Duh. You're the bridge between the spirit world and this one, and the gods know how hard it is. And you are having trouble telling her how you feel? Aang, we will always be here now that the war is way over. We came out of hiding. We are not going anywhere. Air nomads stay to the air temple because we detach ourselves from the earthly issues to seek enlightenment. You are the Avatar. You could go everywhere and anywhere because you have to look after the world. You can't help who you really love. Me personally, I think you made a wise choice falling for Lady Toph. Dude, no. No, dude, no. Also, I gotta do a Nya redeem from Retrofox. Give me a second. I need to wet my whistle with water. Okay. That's a little bit better.
Meow.
There you go. It's some random schmo that is who's called Ping in this one. I think they kind of took that name that was supposed to be that was
A
supposed
commentary
to be
on my internet.
not only internet but also I think they got the Ping from Mulan, you know.
It has been too long for me to understand the reference.
Yep. You're supposed to be dead. Why are you here? But produced by a bad insult fan pic. I don't know, my dude. I don't know. You faced your fears before. Now there's one more to face. You go there and you tell her how you feel. Aang, I'm sure she loves you. Beside that tough exterior of hers, Aang, I'm sure she loves you. Behind the tough exteriors of hers you told me about, I'm sure there are many soft spots for you in her heart. Don't be scared or ever doubt anything because you're an air nomad and she's an Earth Kingdom royalty. I'm sure that the avatars before you would tell you the exact same thing that I am. And you deserve this, Aang. For everything that you have done for the world, you deserve for the world to be given to you. That's not how it works. Yep. Don't live with what if life making your marks. It's time for you to make one more. Remember, we will always be there for. Remember, we will always be here for you. I will always be here for you. So, live and love, Aang, even if the odds are against you. Odds are never that big when it comes to love. It'll be great. Now, get rest. Tomorrow will be better. Also, given that Aang is like 19 in in this comic, shouldn't he actually look a little bit more mature? I'm sure the author will actually do something about it. And
Yes.
and Zuko has turned emo.
But again,
Yep, I can hear Tenzin and his siblings and children being Thanos snapped by existence. Oh. Okay, sorry, you gotta, sorry, Dave, I still need you. It's arrows and
Yes.
screen.
my lord, are you sure you want to do this?
Crawl.
If anyone, the council, the senate, you know how they are about the old ways. If they see your hair down there, if they see your hair down, they're going to ask questions. There, misspelt.
I know, that's another one, and I can't remember how many times is that now. I am the sis. Okay.
Hang on, you gotta switch over because the stream
wait.
quality keeps.
Okay, there we go. Uncle, I want her to see me as I am the last time I saw her. I don't want her to see me as the Fire Lord. I want her to see me as Zuko, the man that left her long ago to become the Fire Lord of this nation.
So you want her to see you as the Edge Lord?
Yes. To tell you the truth, I would give anything to be that Zuko. She doesn't know this one. Please, Uncle, no more questions. Just do as I ask and cut my hair. I want them all to see me as they remembered. It made me feel like the old Zuko I used to know. Please try to understand, Uncle. Also, welcome back, Morris.
Hey, Mac.
Dave?
One sec. As you wish, Zuko.
Alright, and there we go. Oh boy, that wall of text. Well, whoever she is, she's banged up a lot. There was some internal bleeding, but whatever. No, wait, that's not Sokka. That was Katara. Well, whoever she is, she's banged up a lot. There was some internal bleeding, but whatever stabbed her missed her vital organs, so she was pretty lucky. The poison was spreading quickly. If you didn't get her back when you did, there would have been a very little there would have been the poison was spreading quickly. If you didn't get her back when you did you would have had a very there would have been I can't get this right. Okay. The poison was spreading very quickly. If you didn't get her back when you did there would have been very little I could have done. Ow! Spectre! Ow!
People are getting. People are cringing hard.
Yep. The infection wouldn't have been a problem anymore. With the blood bending and the medicine, she should have been fine by now. So she's lucky where you did say so she's lucky. But where did you say you found her? Wait, didn't she say she used blood bending? I thought she actually didn't yet want to do that after what happened with her and Hama. What the fuck?
I assume she made the exception for the purpose of stopping the bleeding, but yes, you do make a good point.
This comic has me throwing pillows at my patients. Bro, not at me though. Oh no. Let's see. I found her on the outskirts of the city when I was getting some stuff. I heard her whimpering, and at first I thought I was hearing things. Then I saw her barely walking, holding on her side. When I found her, she was very lucid and then passed out of my arms. Not only was she stabbed with poison, someone was really out to kill her. But the poison But the poison she was stabbed with, I recognized it when Dad told me about it years ago when he saw a a couple of truths infected with it. That's a lot. Why can't you trim this, author? Why can't you just trim the fat out of this context, dude?
Words.
She blood bent the child? No, more like she blood bent the poison blood-ish away from our poor assailant right here.
That's also a good point. Blood bending the poison out of her body would also work.
What is it called? Who will know how to make such a poison? The side effects were terrible to go through. It's called ginseng lotus. It's called ginseng lotus poison, otherwise known as the kiss of the dragon. It's not hard to make, but very few people are known to how to make it. And the only people it infects is firebenders. That being said,
How oddly specific.
I know, right? That being said, some nasty side effects are hallucinations, bad dreams, but more so memory loss. If anyone is to serve through this ordeal, whoever she is, she's not going to remember much. Who knows what she'll remember? I wonder who she is. Well, whoever she is, she doesn't want anyone to know who she... Oh, redundancy! My best friend is back! My teenage best friend is back. I sense a huge self-insert approaching. I don't know about that, but it feels like Jackie Diaz is the one who inserts herself into this comic a la Katara. I don't know. It makes a little bit more sense than that, not logic. Well, whoever she is, she doesn't want anyone to know who she is. Probably hiding out from this person that attacked her. I think it's best we don't remove her mask. She's breathing fine. So there's no need for her to remove it. Redundancy! Brat!
Not to mention questionable logic.
Plus, all those other times when we were younger, running from the Fire Nation all the time, we didn't want anyone knowing who we were with our disguises. I think it's best we let her rest with that protection. Okay. Let's get some sleep. Tomorrow is a big day, and not just for me. If we are to rule the water tribes one day, we have a lot of people to entertain tomorrow. I know. Thank you, Katara. I know this seems weird and everything, us not knowing her and all, but I couldn't just leave her there. No, I understand, Sokka, and I would have done the same thing. Let's just hope she gets well, if what you say is true about the poison's side effects. Who knows what she's going to remember? Maybe she gets better and gains her memories back when she could just tell us what happened to her. It was a waiting game now, but I think she will be fine. Hi, honey.
Hey, just checking up, see how things are doing.
I'm doing fine. It's just that we have just tackled page 21 out of 45.
Well, we're gonna, at some point, either we need to go or I can go right now. We need to go to Home Depot.
Do you want...
I can go by myself if need be. You want to continue your stream?
Yeah, I think I still got some more to go, honey.
Okay. Just wanted to run it by you first, let you know I'm not disappearing out of the blue.
Okay. I love you.
Me too.
Makes sense Katara is her self-insert since she is bloodbending and ignoring her principles. Yep, pretty much. Yep. Alright, let's continue. Is everyone doing okay, chat? Because, well, thank goodness. I thought it was that psycho girl. But is everyone doing okay? I mean, we're going through a lot as we speak when it comes to this chapter. Oh, more of these. Oh, okay. I can make this work. I slept uneasy that night, thinking about the night to come. Wait. No, wait. I think that was that's Sokka's narration. Dude, brat.
That's it. No.
I'm speechless and utterly awed. Sis, you're the one who introduced me to this. You already know what I'm doing, Miko. What? Huh? Oh no. Let's see.
It's warm right now, hun, but that's only because the sun is up right now.
Oh no.
The instant that sun goes down, that temperature is going to plummet.
Oh no. Just I'm not prepared for tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna come out of the house. I slept uneasy that night, thinking about the night to come. What made me and Katara and I were what the spelling errors, grammatic errors, like the pain of my existence. Okay. I slept uneasy that night, thinking about the night to come. What me and Katara were really expecting kept me awake. So I sat up and watched the sunrise. Plus I wondered, who is the girl I brought to Katara to heal? And not knowing what her whole face looked like bothered me more because I was so curious. Well, I had a lot to help around with that morning to keep my mind off of it. Every year, it gets harder to make sure Katara's birthday ball goes good. There's so many things to remember. But just thinking over these 3 years and what has happened in them, it's almost hard for me to believe that me and Katara are going to be crowned prince and princess of the northern and southern water tribes. Since the war ended, the water tribes grew strong and prosperous thanks to the King Bumi and Zuko for their help in reconstruction. It seems just yesterday that me and her were just peasants living in the southern water tribe village. Like yesterday, helping Aang defeat the Fire Lord and then later led to banishment of Azula from the Fire Nation. Unlike her father, who got to execute. Oh! Ozai got lobbed off in this story. Okay.
Sounds like the Fire Lord got the chop, literally.
Dave. Unlike her father, who got execution shortly after, even knowing what he has done, I couldn't picture condemning my own flesh and blood to death. I could understand why Zuko didn't have it in him to kill his sister, even when she did so many times, to protect everyone in Aang Aang took her ability to redirect the lightning so that it wouldn't present a problem in the future if we ever do run into her again. So Ozai got lobbed the fuck out, and Vazimay, wait, where are you going? Okay, so
We'll be back in a bit again.
Okay. So Ozai got lobbed off. Aang took away her ability through that energy bending shtick, and as a result, and Azula was then banished afterwards. So that's what's kind of happened. Okay, sure, why not? Okay, why the fuck not?
I mean, not that would stop her.
No. Okay, let's see. The sunset was beautiful on the night of Katara's ball. The last time I ever seen a sunset like that was the day the war had ended. In the evening, people from all over the world that were important figureheads in their lands started to come. Everywhere from the counts and countesses of the Earth Kingdoms to nobles and duchesses from the Fire Nations. Sad to say that I know Katara was once again afraid of that suit wouldn't show up again. Suit? What suit? I wouldn't blame her for that. That was always going to be tough on her. Also a shame that Aang would be the only airbender showing up on Katara's ball every year. because the airbenders that came out of the refuge after the war ended started reconstruction, but it's still trying to pull whatever was left out of the. But it was still trying to pull whatever was left out there once the great temple's together again, working real hard to restore tranquility among the air nomads. Aang promises as soon as they will be completed, the air nomads would love to pay visits to the other nations. They have been away and shut out from the world for almost a little more than a century after all, and also to discuss worldly matters for the future. Ugh. I know, Fazime. I know. Also, welcome back. Can Azula just relearn how to energy bend? Zuko learned how to do it and at least how to redirect it. Not really. When I meant energy bend, I mean that one where the lion turtle actually bestowed on Aang, so that way he has a way to actually lob off, a way to stop the Fire Lord without actually killing him. I mean, sure you guys actually remembered that finale from the show, right?
Ever so vaguely. Where the Phoenix King is not so much anymore.
Yep. Ugh. Had to sit because my mouth is. Ugh. Alright, that looks a lot better. My father didn't want to become king of the water tribes because he felt his place was to strengthen the northern and southern fleets, and the military in doing so, he became our honored high general for the northern and southern tribes. I think he chose a wife. The current king and queen of the water tribes is our grand and Paku, since they are the oldest and wisest of the clans, to know how things will go and start piecing together. That's not how it works. That's not how it works, bruh. That's not how it works. Hi, Cole. Welcome back, my little black cat. Hi, hello, handsome man. Thank you for giving me the distraction I need.
Felis Catus.
Yes. Speed it up, Sokka, says my sister as she snores. Well, today is that day for me and Katara to stand. Okay, Cole. Huh? What are you doing, boy? You want to go into this windowsill? Okay, thank you. Well, today is that day for me and Katara to step up and become the future king and queen of the water tribes. And in the years of becoming the man I never thought I could be, I started to notice everyone's transformation into the person they would become quiet faster than before. Okay. Toph's older now, but holds that tough, solid stillness. Katara's grown now, but still has the whole heart of goodness. That makes her beauty that more beautiful to gaze upon. And I'm sure Aang has grown from the boy with that face, silly cared. And I'm sure Aang has grown from the boy-like face, silly carefree kid. No doubt is changing him into a man. And Zuko, I'm sure the years have changed him. Hopefully. Even though he had came a long way, there's still loose ends. The personal kind between each other help Toph and Katara get their loose ends tied. Ugh, I cannot speak. Because even though they don't show it, I know they cry. I hope that ends tonight. Sokka, why are you referring to your sister like that? I don't know, sis, but I don't like it. I really hope it doesn't go that way, but, I don't know. I have no hope for that. Okay. Meanwhile, Katara's ball. Why are they dressed in? Into a European style ball like that? I mean,
Yes, yeah. We went from Far Eastern aesthetic to European real quick.
That's not how it works. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Okay. Present at the Katara's ball. There's so many people, Toph. There's so many people, Toph. The ball is beautiful. You did wonderful. It's a wonder you're even blind. I have to admit, I'm a little nervous addressing everyone as a princess. I don't know if I could ever go down there right now. Look, Katara, what happened to that was a tough and Look, Katara, what happened to that tough, fearless sugar queen I know? Oh, welcome back, Morris.
Yeah.
Look, Katara, what happened to that tough, fearless sugar queen I know? I know she's in there. Okay, let's see. Oh, seriously. Don't let this get you scared. The years I've known you, you have shown so much strength that I don't even know possess. That's saying something. You just have to go you just have to go down there and you just have to go down to your ball and greet everyone in the manner you know already. Tell a couple of jokes, drink some sake, and catch up with everyone. Sake is that's not how you spell sake. Oh, bruh. You're not even a princess. I mean, in a way you kind of in a way that you kind of are because, well, there's Princess Yue who is the daughter of the Northern Tribe Chief. I mean, yeah. Tom, why are you saying that? Why are you showing that much cleavage? You don't even have double D's.
Bruh.
Let's see. Plus, everyone that I have ever known, nobody is ever more fit to the throne than you and Sokka. Sokka is so strong and wise now. And you, the most beautiful person I've known, even though I cannot see you, you're a goddess in my eyes. But that's not how it works! Strong and wise as well. You'll be fine. Wow, Toph. Thank you. Back then, I didn't think you would be capable of even talking like this. You know, people will start thinking you're soft. Well, let them think that. I'll just be hitting them with the biggest rock I can find. Let's go get drunk. Yes, I like to get drunk in my own ball. That's also in my own coronation. Why the fuck not? That's not. This is perfectly fine. That's because she ain't the real Toph. Indeed, this is just Jackie Diaz writing her into a bougie noble, you know?
I mean, it wouldn't be too far from some
Why
levels.
are these guys here? What? Why are they here? They don't even dress up fancy for this ball. Kill me. Hey guys, I'm glad that you make it. I hope the trip wasn't too hard. Oh no, we're in the Earth Kingdom at the time we got the message. So, Princess Katara, what's so righteous? How's my broham Sokka doing? He's been good. He's over there by our table. Go say hi to him. I'm sure he'll be happy to see you guys. But thanks again for coming. We are honored to be here at a young flower. Happy birthday, Katara. Thanks. Biggest rock you can find. Girl, you can bend whatever size rock you want. Hello, Sifu, King Boomy, and June. I didn't think you were going to make it to. Morris, what's going on over there?
Just talking about weird shit happening.
Okay. Sifu, King Boomy, and June. I didn't think you were going to make it. Last time I saw you, you were chasing some fugitive in Omashu. We couldn't miss your birthday, kiddo. Wait, fugitive? Oh. They invited the bounty hunter. Well, thank you very much for your support. I'll see you through the party. Well, you're so lucky. You're so lucky. You're so lucky. I love you because I never get dressed up for anything. I swear this sash is way too tight. Well, you look awesome and thanks for coming here. I'm glad that you're here. And why is she here? Bro, there's so many one-shot-off characters. Oh no, Fan Spectre's dead. Secret tunnel. Hello, my dear. Hello, my dear. You have grown so lovely. You know, I still stand by my prediction of you. Oh, Aunt Wu, my Prince Charming is not coming for a long time. Besides, I have too much to worry about now more than ever. But thank you so much for coming. I really wanted you to be here. Oh, my dear. I wanted to be here too. Don't be afraid. Don't be so much of a non-believer. In all my years, I have never been wrong. The man you will marry, the most powerful bender, he'll come sooner than you think. Hopefully, when he shows up, he can help me run things. While he's at it, he can get me some champagne too. Wait, does champagne even exist back in the old 1800s, 1900s? Because that's what we're getting with these vibes here. Mikado,
We shall refer to it as carbonated sake.
let's see. Mikado, just give me the hardest liquor you have so I don't remember this. Give me a second. Let me just go over here and just, I know. I just found the thing. Alright, I gave it to you, Fazime, and it's right here. It's called a kidney puncher. This is one of the strongest stuff that I actually have here into the inn. But, I'm gonna tell you right now, you may have to make a con check in order to actually, a con saving throw in order to take this drink, because a lot of people actually try drinking this only for them to either pass the fuck out or just straight up died.
This is why we now offer complimentary potions whenever we serve this stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, just roll me your con save and I'll give you that drink. Now, as I'm saying, okay. I don't care, and welcome that nat one. Oh no, oh no, oh no. That means you're fucking dead.
This sounds very much like the joke about the wife and the mother-in-law.
Oh yeah.
Where the mother-in-law says to the wife, "If I were married to you, I'd poison your coffee," and the wife responds, "If I were married to you, I'd drink it."
Okay, 18. That's actually not so bad. You survived. And you're going... I'm already dead because I'm a fucking ghost. Hello, Celestial Londonburg. Welcome back into the inn. And thank you for the fanfic. I'll make sure to remember that this time. Hopefully when he shows up. But thank you for coming, really. Everyone's been waiting for you. Apparently, they just want to look into their futures. I have work to do. Yeah, I'm glad I'm here. Happy birthday, my dear. I'll see you in there. Yes, I will. Thank you. Oh, hey, I was wondering when he shows up. Oh, Bato, I'm so glad that you come here. How's everything in the Southern Tribe, Mr. Royal Advisor? Hey Morris, do you want to do this line?
Where?
Do you want to do Bato right here?
Who's Bato? The one.
Yeah, this I present you this line over here. Do you want to play along, or or would you just say no for this?
I might give it a shot.
Okay, thank you.
Well, everything is fine in the southern tribes. Soon I will have to travel to the northern tribes to touch base with the king and queen. Your grandmother and grandfather are doing just fine. They wish they could be here, but running the tribes as well. As any country is not easy.
Let's see. Okay. There we go. There's one more right here. Sorry, my dude.
I would like to say that I am so proud of you and Sokka for taking the responsibility for your tribes. You make me and your father very proud. But I'm sure your father would be proud to see the woman you have become and the man Sokka has grown to be. You will be great heirs to the throne, and a very happy birthday, Katara of the Southern Tribe.
I almost lost my head. I almost lost it right there. Okay. Thank you, Bato. Thanks for coming.
Taking the Southern Tribe part very seriously.
I don't know. Wait. I don't think Katara actually met this old man. I mean, this is Aang's teacher who, when it comes to the chakras,
There has been some time since the end of the series. Remember, she's 21 now.
Oh, I'll just take it all. Take all my gold. Give me the booze you got. Okay, here you go. Here's some kidney puncher. You might want to roll for it. I'll just leave this tankard to you. Okay. Hello, my dear. Hello, Katara. Long time no see. I'm so glad that you could make it. Aang's very famous guru, which I'm sure he'll be happy to see you when he arrives. And fair Ty Lee, I'm glad that you're here as well. Oh, my dear, you're growing up so much since the ball of your 18th birthday. Sorry if I've been away for so long. I hope all is well. I'll see you in there. I know everyone keeps saying how big I've gotten. I definitely feel my age. But thank you for coming. I know, right? I'm surprised that's Ty Lee too, sis! I got two spectral resistances, so I may be dead, but I'm super fucking sloshed. Oh no. Wow, look at you. Ty Lee, how are you? How are the Kyoshi warriors? And how is the training coming along? Hope they're treating you well over there. And did you get to see the eel yet? You look stunning, Katara. And a happy 21st birthday to you too, Your Highness. The Onagi is scary. The Kyoshi warriors are fine. Suki is fine. We send her love as she's sorry she can't come through. It's a shame they broke up. They were lovely together. Well, long-distance relationships never work out. I beg to differ! I beg to fucking differ! But thank you for coming. Everyone here is at the table, and you can find them there. I'm sure they will be happy to see you. I'm sure I'll see you there. And Fang Spectre is fucking sloshed. Now, I wonder how would they treat Aang when he now finally comes back. Katara, I can feel him. I can feel him coming, Katara. Calm down! Freezing! Oh no! Let's freeze down! Oh, and I thought my phrasing was bad.
Rare.
Okay, let's see. I can feel him coming, Katara. Oh my god, what do I do? Go get him, girlie. Wait, that's not Ew. Go get him, girl. What was that speech you had with me before I came down the stairs about not being afraid? Bite those words and don't let their fears stop you from your happy ending. When it comes, tell him what you need to say. Don't hold back. Okay. Coming forth, Avatar.
See?
Oh no!
It does now occur to me that it seems out of all the people here, he's the only one in Far Eastern attire.
Look, I'm gonna say this. This is a body of an adult. And Jackie Diaz doesn't even age him up. Look at that! Look at that! He just puts Aang's 12-year-old head in the body of an adult. That is so
Ooh, dear.
I don't know if this is a fanfic reading or a comedy special. Yes! Yes, KJ! Yes, it is! Oh no! Egg, what has she done to you?
Looks kind of silly.
I know, it looks so funny done! Does this prelude to... Ow! Ow! Damn Metro Fox! Ow! She only gave Toph and Katara bigger boobs. I mean, to be fair, she hardly aged up the other characters too, according to my sister. Oh no, bro. I'm so glad I actually learned how to hone my craft so I don't pull shit like this.
I still gotta take a chance to learn that stuff later down the line.
Oh, yeah. Are you gonna go AFK after this?
No, I'm just saying later down the line I have to learn how to do better drawing.
Mm. Do you wanna do Aang, or shall I give that to Morris?
Hang on. I can do that.
Okay.
In all my life, I've never wanted something so much as I do now. She's so beautiful.
Bro.
Eyes that seem to not see anything somehow could see right into me.
Bro.
Hello, Toph.
Hello, Aang. I'm so glad you came. I know your footsteps anywhere, Twinkle Toes. But there's something, well... Someone tells me I should not let fear stop me from my happy ending. And so... Dude, it's so wrong to see Aang in such what seems to not see anything. I know, Bearwald. Oh, this writing is so atrociously bad. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're not even done with this. We're only 12 pages away from finishing this.
Oh boy. Toph, I know what you were going to say. I came here not just for Katara's birthday, but to tell you the same thing. But before you talk, there's something I need to say. It took me a long time to work up the courage to. Toph, we left things open, and I felt it ever since I last saw you years ago. I don't care about where we are from. I don't care that I am the Avatar, because I feel like Aang around you. I don't care that you are Earth Kingdom nobility, and I don't care that there is an ocean and many mountains separating us. You never left me, and I want to be wherever you are. No more waiting, no more fear.
Bro, this is cringe. This is just bad. This is cheese cringe. Down's a plate of hot wings to drown myself
What
with the
is that?
spiciness of all the
Yeah.
Oh,
I love you, Toph Bei Fong.
this is just bad.
Right?
I know. And I love you, Aang. Okay, maybe that kiss is...
All that build up about the anxiety earlier, then just in like one page sorted.
Yep. There, Toph. All these years, I knew you had it in you. You deserve this more than anyone I know. So, far away is Earth without sky anyway. That doesn't make sense. This whole thing is cringe. I'm so sorry, Fansame. I'm so sorry. I mean, made the paywall for. I should have made the sub goal a little bit more higher than this to tolerate the. I don't know. Does 30 subs even? Is 30 subs even worth this whole shenanigans?
Certainly sounds like it needs to be, or potentially could be, upped in price, judging by how popular this seems to be.
Yeah, that can be. Sokka, you aren't completely useless. You're quite the swordsman. Yeah, and also, wasn't that the funniest thing I used my bending on you? I remember when you told me to pet the slurry woman. I got so angry I waterbended you into the slurry. That wasn't funny. I had a bruise in my butt for a week. Yeah. Aang, right here.
Alright. Yeah, I remember him complaining about that.
Seriously, it hurt to sit down on Appa. Where the fuck are we? I mean, is that a coach? Is that a stage coach? Is that like a firebending stage coach right over there? Like I said.
Yeah, and has her outfit suddenly, like, switched from being, like, what's the word?
Listen.
Bleh?
European nobility?
Let's see. Like I said, there isn't enough booze in here or Deep Rick Galaxy to get Galactic to get me through this. Not even a blackout stout can make me forget this cringe. Sokka's dad is in the background. Like, oh yeah, there he is. Why does he look weird? Bro, what? Why is Sokka's dad looks kind of weird? Okay. Sokka, I need to get as drunk as you are right now. Sokka, you are slurring. It's pretty funny, and I guess it lets me join you. Cheers for you, the Prince Sokka, and to you, Aang. Aang.
Yeah, you're happy, alright.
I'm not drunk. I'm happy right now. Oh, yeah.
So he did that in reverse order.
Let's see. The geishas in the background. What geisha? Oh, they're so badly rendered in, bro.
Yeah, and they're not drawn. They sure as shit ain't drawn.
I mean, I think Internet Historian is enough to actually make this thing even funnier, you know? Oh well. Hakoda, I wish I was drunk right now. Draw your own.
I mean, I'm also concerned about the presence of geisha at such a young royals party. Let's put it that way.
I think these are also meant to be people in the background right here, but Jackie Diaz rendered them poorly. Let's see. Oh, my acne. I know those footsteps. He's here. Bro, spelled it correctly. Oh. Also, what acne as an Agni Kai? That doesn't make sense. Bro, that does not make sense.
Well,
Let's see. Disney is giggling and laughing. Oh, she actually. Oh, Jackie, no. Oh, what have you done, Jackie Diaz? She did a writer/author's mistake where she's. Okay, let me just reiterate this. She's building up that Zuko is coming back, like here and there, like all of this, and she could have just easily, slowly make the build up much better. Like she's building up that Zuko is coming, but then she gave away that Zuko is coming right then and there during the build up, and that's not that. They were talking about him that he was building up to come back, and Jackie Diaz just up and shows the build up during the middle of it. And no, when you're building up something, don't give it away in the middle. That's just common sense.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I need some cactus juice right now. I'm sorry, Yatter Glass. We only have kidney punchers and absinthe as our strongest beverages. But you're gonna need to write a last will and testament for those. Breathe, Zuko.
Well, as far as refreshment beverages go, yes. We have other stuff, but that's not for consumption. Well, not unless you want to survive.
Yep. Breathe, Zuko. Breathe. Out of all the fears you had, all the doubts. Katara, I'm here. Turn around. Katara, look to the steps. What is it, Toph? Bro, just Katara, look around over there. Zuko is right over there by the steps. What? Why are you not looking over there? Oh my lord! Oh my oh boy! Oh. She can't even flip Katara. She can't even flip Zuko properly for this. I made this myself. One mug of your and you're out like a light. Who wants a mug? Am I dreaming? Is he really here? And yep. Zuko! And Katara! No fear. Get him. And off she goes into the races. Bro, it's not just other crowds that she actually pulled out in the back. I recognize this one from Phantom of the Opera, from the one that's made back in 2005. And I think she got these other cosplayers or some shit. I don't know. And there they are. Yep, I was fucking right. Most of these are fucking cosplayers. Like, bro.
Really? Wow.
I know, right? And
Man.
with that, our two pairs who are finally seeing themselves after 3 years, all running towards each other, just so that they could actually, well, hold each other into an embrace and kiss. And that's another person crying. Now, I don't know how many times was that now, but I think that's like our fourth, maybe fifth time somebody cried in this in this run of the stream. What? How long has it been? I kind of forgot at this point. This is just a circus now. We're all surrounded by clowns. Yeah, you got that right, sis. Maybe being a writer isn't for her. I mean, I can
Speaking
write.
of clowns.
I can write much easier than that. Wait, I think I'm missing a page. Hold on a second. I need to double check one more. Yep, I missed a page. Ah, fuck's sake. Wait, copy image. There we go. I actually missed the page. My bad, chat. My bad. That was my bad. Okay. Okay. Dave, you're up.
Let's see. Now he is the man I hoped he would be. This is the merging of opposite elements.
Why do they look so weird when they're put together? I mean, that's
Because
not,
one's in an upper perspective and the other one is entirely straight.
like,
One's on a direct, one's directly facing the camera, and Iroh's angle is from the bottom up. That's why it looks weird. Because in theory, if the camera is looking up at the ceiling at Iroh, then that means that this guy is doing the Michael Jackson lean.
No, bro. It's a beautiful thing, being fearless, isn't it, Iroh?
On the contrary, there had been much to fear. That's what makes it so beautiful. Wait. How is that a contradiction?
I know! This is just painful as it is! Okay, let me see if I actually got the pages right. Yep, I got the pages right. You show up now? What did you come here to say? I've waited for 3 years, Zuko, for you. To see me. Talk to me even. I know that you're here to be I know that you were betrothed to May. I knew that us being together or speaking about it was a threat to the Fire Nation and its rules and traditions. That's why I wrote the letters for you, for 2 years of letters with no responses. Just tears telling me where have you been, having a fun time being a Fire Lord, having a hum with your new Fire Lady. No doubt trying to produce an heir. I'm glad your life was great these past years, but it was hell for me. Why haven't you seen the letters? Were you ashamed for what you cared that you cared for me? Didn't you want anyone to know that you were having it with a water-bending peasant? What was it? It wasn't that, Katara. I had never been ashamed of loving you. May made this impossible to talk to each other by intercepting our letters until Iroh came across information from her treason. Believe me, I still love you. That's why I got so angry when I found out. What May did really tells me how dark of a person could be. Darker than my father, my sister, to have the heart to hide a child from me. Our child. The madness and hurt I had in my heart. Knowing that you were raising our child much hurt me more deeper than this scar on my face ever could. Katara, I came here to know the truth about us, about our child. I don't want to be anything like my father. I want to be the right thing to know that having has done to my life by loving you and being there for my child. Well, that's impossible for me to do because I didn't have the child. Doctors examined me and told me my body couldn't hold on to the baby. He died years ago, a day before my birthday. Hi there, Wileen. Welcome back into the inn. Nice to see you coming back. We're just in the final stretch of this pages. And for the longest time, I blamed myself for our son dying. I had my brother, Toph, my father, to help me, but the one person I needed most was you, and you were not there. Then I blame you for our son's death. All the grief and loneliness, not to mention the responsibility I had to take all this 18 years old, and the fear I never be able to tell my son who his father is because of the fucked up world his mother grew up in. You could have came here to see me, but you didn't. Among the many things that would have break my heart, seeing him growing up, looking like you, seeing him grow, and him hating me one day for not telling him who you are. Having that piece of you always with me, that was something that was mine and only mine, and then taken from me. The sadness and heartache in me killed our son. I don't think that's how it works, lady. You just got a miscarriage by nomming on some, bad fruit or something. Bad fruit that I have a feeling that May intercepted with. I mean, yeah, did Katara just miss the part where May intercepted the letters? My point's exactly, Fan Spectre! I'm sorry, Katara. I'm sorry for the pain. I'm sorry you went through that alone. I'm sorry for all the things I could have given you. All the time I was back spending in the Fire Lord. I divorced May. I wish I could have the time back to have made you my Fire Lady, regardless what the Senate and Council said. It pained me too, Katara. I found all of this to be real in one night. You didn't think I'm hurt from this too? We were enemies once, then friends, then I became your lover under the stars in that Earth Kingdom forest all those years ago. I knew I would have loved you forever. I hate it when you cry. I hate that I can't say the right thing or do the right thing when I needed to. That's why I'm here to prove that wrong. I love you, Princess Katara of the Water Tribe. I love you then, and I still do now. And it breaks me to hear that my unborn son died before I had a chance to even know everything. I loved you with all these good parts in me that I never knew, and all the wonderful parts that I feel in love with you. It hurts me, Katara. In fact, it kills me.
And then he died of cringe.
Bro. How could Zuko know any of this when his wife hid that from him? The writing is so damn messy. My thoughts exactly, Fan Inspector. My thoughts exactly. I know that we can't be together because of our elements, and now we are rulers of our lands. I can't have you. I want him back. It's not fair. I thought I was going to see you again. And when I did, I couldn't help but run into your arms. And then I reminded myself how much I love you. I loved the idea of having your child so much that gave him the Fire Nation name. What was his name? Kuzan. That's a very powerful name. Indeed, a name for a son to be born of a fire and water. Yeah, and my father thought so too. It's so hard living knowing I couldn't have you and watching you walk away. And so many nights I wake up too many nightmares of how it happened, reliving how it died. And still I'm walking and smiling, telling me your secret. How did you live without me? How did you live without you, Zuko? How do I live without you, Zuko? That is just cringe in that last bit because the song "How Do I Live" is playing in my head right now, and I hate it.
Oh boy.
It escaped me. If that escaped anyone, Kuzan was Aang's pal from the Fire Nation. Oh yeah, I remember that. God, this is a terrible relationship. Don't worry, guys. Last page. I haven't been Katara, just barely breathing. I am now living until you and me are together. When I can wake up, you're there. I will tell the Senate and the Council that you, a child of water, I desire. I desire the one I want to be with, the one I wanted more than sons and daughters with. Only you, Katara. The moon and the ocean know how long I've been waiting for you to say that to me. I promise to never love another, and I will never leave you again. My love. 2008, Jesus H. Christ. That's how long ago this was made. Can you believe that? Oh, okay, guys. We did it. We've run through 2 chapters of 5 out of 5 of How I Became Yours. And there's gonna be more in the future. In my future. Ah! No!
Yeah, I mean, part of me thinks that if you're going to at least do something inspired by the world of Avatar like this, maybe next time rather than doing self-inserts, maybe do something based on the setting in its own setting. Like Terror Remains comes to mind.
Dude, that's a project I haven't actually heard in a long ass time.
Mm-hmm. That's what set off my writing spree a few months ago.
Oh,
I still need to dig up what the name of my self-insert at the time was.
If anything, they're gonna be much better than this bullshit that we did. Oh boy.
I hope so.
Is everyone doing okay? We've actually went through this and thank you. Thanks for the head pat. Thank you. Thank you very much. 3 hours and 8 minutes we've been through this. 3 hours.
Hours later.
But I'm actually glad we're back to Cringe Fiction Thursdays, and yeah, this is gonna get. There's gonna be more coming to it in the future. So, yeah. I guess until further notice, we're gonna call things for here.
That's fair.
Alright. Okay, let's see. Who are we gonna raid today? I know just the person we can go and raid. How about we go and raid my good friend Ian? Ah! The Verdant Shadow! Stop! There we go. And let me type in the raid message right now. I sure hope I make it in time before Shad's calls it a day. There we go. And the raid message is made. So until further, then I hope you guys have a good night. You guys actually do okay, and I'll see you guys later then. All right. See you for tomorrow's stream. Good night.
Thank you, Raven. Love and Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Oh.
Well, that's that done.
Yep.
Welcome to the real void.
Oh.
I think so.
But
Welcome to the real void.
oh my goodness, that's a raid. Thank you very much.
Oi.
Mikoto, hi. Oh my goodness, I was not expecting that.
Oh, sweet and Jesus.
Yes, thank you for the raiding party, Mikoto. I hope your stream went well. I regret to inform you that we're actually about to raid out ourselves. Actually.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
But
Life goes on.
yeah. Thank you very much, by the way, Fang, and thank you for the follow.